Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Soumya and I make videos about travel, fashion and self-growth. Today's video is going to be a sit-down video where I will be talking about things I wish I knew in my 20s. So let's get started. Early 20s is a time when you're just fresh out of college, you're a little vulnerable, a little directionless, you don't know what to do with life. I would just like to mention that it's okay to feel directionless. It's okay to feel lost because most of the people in their early 20s are sailing in the same boat. So you can think of this time as a beautiful opportunity to know yourself, discover yourself, and find your passions.
Make sure you use this time to try new things which have always left you curious or excited, whether it's gaming, coding, creating content, or writing a book. The world is yours to explore. This is going to be your journey of self-discovery, and these are going to be your steps towards your future self.
The best advice that I can give you is don't be afraid of the hustle. Consider it as an investment towards your dreams. So the second advice would be travel a lot. So your 20s is this time when you have a lot of energy, excitement, you have a lot of friends who want to set out for adventures, but don't be the one who thinks that, I'll work throughout the week and I'll sleep over the weekends, or I will travel when I have enough money saved, or I will travel when I have earned enough. So if you have such ideologies, you won't be able to travel at all. And traveling makes you learn a lot of things that you won't realize now, but maybe down the line you will understand how enriching traveling is. Traveling teaches you a lot of things. You not only get better at planning and management, you become much more confident, you learn to try out different cuisines, you learn to respect different cultures, you learn to enjoy life over material possessions, and overall your personality gets better with time. You have more stories to tell to your friends, so definitely you become much more cooler. The third thing is have an experience of living on your own at least once in your 20s. I know it's very difficult to move out of the comfort of your parents' home where everything is served to you on a platter, but having an experience of living on your own can teach you a great deal of things that you cannot possibly imagine. So I had an experience of moving out of my parents' home for a job opportunity, and I cannot tell you how nervous I was, how anxious I was. I was scared about finding an accommodation. I was scared about how will I live with absolute strangers? Will I be able to manage things on my own? But let me tell you, everything works out in the end. I learned to do a lot of things which I never did at home. So when you start living on your own for the very first time, you will learn to be a lot more independent, a lot more self-reliant. You will become responsible as a person and you will grow as a person. And I think these are so much important traits that you need to develop in your early 20s. I'm not saying there'll not be any challenges along the way. You will feel a lack of immediate emotional support, a burden of a lot of responsibilities, but it is so worth it in the end.
By the way, these pictures are from the time when I started living on my own in a new city, setting up the room and kitchen for the first time with the small things that brought me joy. The next point is make reading a habit. I've come across so many people who sound so intellectual, they know about anything and everything under the sun, and the one common thing that I notice about them is that they love to read. I wish I had inculcated this habit earlier in my life. Once you start reading, you will realize it helps you concentrate better. It helps you improve your understanding about the world. It improves your vocabulary and acts as a great stress buster. I would suggest if you're not much of a reader, start with reading 1 or 2 pages a day.
So the next point is make time for your best friends. When we are in our early 20s, we generally tend to have a very big circle of friends. And then as time passes by, our circle tends to become a lot more smaller. Life gets in the way, priorities change, but what I want to stress upon is make a conscious effort to maintain your friendships and your relationships with your friends because they tend to have a lot of impact on your emotional and mental health. Spending time with your friends relaxes you, refreshes you. You tend to laugh on the silliest of jokes, discuss the most random stories, pull each other's legs, and still not get offended. you tend to feel a lot less lonely on this journey of growing up. And when you are in some trouble or you are feeling defeated, your friends will be the one who will pull you up. At the same time, I would like to mention that you can totally let go of people who are energy vampires. They drain your emotional energy, they leave you feeling overwhelmed, they leave you feeling exhausted, they don't feel genuine happiness for others, and they always make you feel that you're not good enough. You can easily say bye bye to them.
The next point is focus on actions. Most of the times, we are so fixated on our problems or blockers that we forget that we should be finding a solution instead of cribbing about it. I'll give you a small example. I want to grow my YouTube channel, but if I don't act on it and I don't create videos, will it grow? No. So, if you're in a similar situation where you are feeling stuck, try to take small steps towards the solution. Act on it.
The next point is anything is possible. If you're in a course that you don't like, it can change. If you're in a profession that you don't like, it can change. If you're in a relationship that you're not happy with, it can change. Don't be afraid to start something afresh. Things change, plans fail, but it's your ability to start something afresh, to find new paths and solutions that will take you closer to your goal.
The next point is learn self love and self care. Due to the busy lives that we all lead today, it becomes very important to listen to our body, rest when our body demands it, slow down to maintain our overall health. So, what we can do is we can set goals for incorporating self care behaviors every day. And they are basically behaviors that make you happy. It can be 20 minutes of exercise, listening to music, talking to your family members, journaling, going out for coffee, or surrounding yourself with things that make you happy.
Next point is develop your skills. In your 20s, you have ample time to polish yourself, and this is the decade where you will be spending a lot of time alone with yourself. So focus on what's important.
This is the time to focus on building your skill set. Money will follow suit. Learn effective communication skills, social skills, learn the basics of money management, learn how to build a network, learn how to accept a feedback. And now you'll ask, how do I do that? Participate in every college extracurricular activity, meet people from different colleges, know about them, what they're doing, and you definitely have YouTube to your rescue.
So these were the pointers that I wanted to share with you. I really hope that you liked this video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I really want to get to 1K subscribers soon, so help me with that. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.